Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. For those who are tuning in for the first time, this is your channel for real estate education. So today's video is definitely a one-off. I've been getting a lot of requests from a lot of you via messages or emails inquiring about the potential or the availability of a mentorship program. So I decided to create this video to let you know that we do in fact have a mentorship program, and it's basically created or designed for three kinds of students, right? One, the one that knows that real estate is the vehicle to go to achieve or take control of their financial future. Two, those investors who have managed to save some money and they have managed to purchase a property or two, but then eventually they hit a cap and they're not sure how else or what else to do in order to get additional funding so they can continue to expand their real estate portfolio. And then the third kind of investor that I've worked with are those who have actually invested in the past and they went all in, but then for whatever reason, things did not work out, or maybe the financial crisis hit and then they lost everything. So they decided to reach out to me and start out from scratch, but then do it the right way this time. So that way there's no errors. And if they are, they can be minimized. And then you just continue to learn from them, but without risking your portfolio or without risking losing your portfolio. So that's in essence the three types of students that I've been working with in the past. So again, I've been getting a lot of inquiries. So rather than answering all of those emails or one-off messages, because things can get lost in translation, and then I'm sure you've seen that some videos have more comments than the others. So I want to make sure I level out the playing field so that everyone can have access to the information equally. So I've decided to do two things, right? So I decided to create a free webinar to give you a sneak peek as to what is it that you can potentially learn in the program. And I'm gonna just pull up my phone here because I want to make sure I don't miss that at any point. So you will get an access to a link down in the description below. And basically the link to the website, to the webinar, is going to walk you through all the different points that will be covered in the webinar. So one is how you can start investing in real estate with zero experience and achieve massive success as you go along with it. The second one is how you can actually get access to the exact 10 steps that I use to get access to funding in an effortlessly way, even though you have no savings whatsoever. Then the third one is how to determine the right pricing, because there are a lot of deals out there. There are a lot of houses out there. I'm sure you've seen thousands of them in Zillow or Trulia, but then are they really priced correctly? Should you be paying the price that they're asking for? How much lower can you go? What is the right pricing so that you wind up benefiting from that investment rather than having to feel all stressed out because every month you have to put money out of your pocket in order to continue to survive that deal, when in reality, the rent that you receive should be enough to not just cover all the expenses and the mortgages, but also give you enough so that you can start living off from that income property at the end of the day, right? And then among other topics is how to get over your fears of investing, because yes, a lot of us can have the information readily available, but there's always that what if, right? What if I'm not doing it right? What if I am unsure? So those are some of the tips that are going to be covered in this webinar. Also, how to position yourself in a way to become financially irresistible for your lenders. And lastly, how to find the best real estate deals in the market without any competition whatsoever. So those are some of the topics that you're going to get access to in that free webinar. And again, free of charge. All you have to do is just to sign up, pick a time or a spot that works best according to your schedule. And then towards the end, if you love the information that I've created, because my team and I were definitely putting a lot of work to make this happen. If at the end of the webinar, you saw a lot of value in it and you decided to, just take the next step and invest towards your financial future, then you will find a link at the end of the webinar and you can just simply sign up for the program and just get started right away. You will have access to mentorship. It's not just the program itself, but you will also have access to me as well. If at the end of the webinar, you still find that you still have a couple of questions that you would like to get answers to, then you will also find a link in the description down below to schedule a strategy session so you can ask those questions. But always make sure you get through the webinar first, because I guarantee you that most of your questions are going to be answered throughout that webinar. And also, friendly reminder, have a pen and pencil ready, because that webinar is packed with a lot of information. Like I said, my team and I, we invested weeks to put it all together, and hopefully you get a lot of benefit out of it. And again, if you saw a lot of value and you would like to continue to expand your knowledge and to learn even more about real estate and be part of the mentorship program, be part of a network of like-minded individuals that are going to continue to push you forward and inspire you to want to achieve more and grow more towards your future, toward a better version of yourself, then you will have the link at the end of the webinar where you can sign up and join the program. So that's all I have to make. Again, this is a one-off of many videos. It's a special announcement. So for those who are thinking about investing in a mentorship program and you weren't really sure if that was something that I was offering in my company, now you know, so feel free to sign up. And the webinar, it's free of charge, so feel free to join that. And then at the end, you will get to decide whether you want to be a part of the community or not. So that's it. That's all I have for today. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.